KNDY.
Good evening and welcome to Sub-State Basketball. Max Blasky with you here for the rest of the evening. KNDY Division II Sub-State Semifinals is about ready to tip off between the Linn Bulldogs and the Kansas School for the Deaf here in Axtell as postseason basketball gets underway here in the state of Kansas. First off, I want to give a big shout-out. Thank you to our sponsors, Midwest Products, Bruna Implements, Blue Valley Insurance Agencies, Kuhlman Implement, Titan West Manufacturing of Linn, United Bank and Trust, Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn, and Blue Valley Technologies, along with our regional sponsors. We're about 4 minutes away from tip-off between the Bulldogs and the Jackrabbits here in Axtell.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
When you own a business of any kind, you need an insurance policy that'll protect it. You need business insurance that perfectly suits your industry, and Blue Valley Insurance is proud to offer it. When you get an insurance policy from us, you're taking the first step towards protecting your business, your employees, and yourself. Let's start with an overview of the types of coverage you can expect. Stop by for quotes at Blue Valley Insurance in Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
Kuhlman Implement and Hardware is your Agco Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer with personalized care since 1935. See Kuhlman Implement and Hardware for farm equipment, electrical and plumbing supplies, parts, sales, and service. Your Agco Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer is Kuhlman Implement and Hardware in Linn, Kansas.
Max Blasky back with you here in Axtell. Sub-State basketball getting underway this Thursday here in the state of Kansas. In front of us in this Class 1A Division II Sub-State girls matchup, the 3-seeded Linn Bulldogs will come in with an overall record of 12-9 on the season as they will take on the number 2-seeded Olathe Kansas School for the Deaf Jackrabbits. Jackrabbits come in with a record of 12-1 on the season, so a fun matchup here as Sub-State gets underway. Good evening and welcome into basketball. It's going to be a fun one here in Axtell tonight as we get everything going. This Bulldogs team comes in losers of their last 2 against Donovan West and Frankfort, look to turn it around as they look to get back into the winner's circle here in this Axtell Sub-State. A Linn Bulldogs team that got to the finals in the Sub-State last year but fell to eventual champions Hanover 60-44. So this team that returns five seniors will look to make their mark as this 2022-2023 season winds down here for high school basketball. About 40 seconds away from tip-off. Going to go ahead and bring you starters. First for the visiting Linn Bulldogs. They will come in with a record on the season 12-9. Losers of their last 2 looking to turn it around. They will start number 0, Marcella Herda, a 5'10 sophomore. Number 3, Sophia Bott, a 5'6 senior. Number 4, Megan Byer, a 5'7 senior. Number 10, Morgan Wirtz, a 5'4 sophomore. Number 32, Claire Beichman, a 5'4 senior. So the Bulldogs will go Herda, Bott, Byer, Wirtz, and Beichman as they are coached by head coach Trevor Kuhlman. For the home-seeded Kansas School for the Deaf Jackrabbits, they come in with a 12-1 record. That one lone record came back on the 10th of January to Perryville, as this team has won 6 of their last 6. Now starters for the Jackrabbits. Number 14, Sabria Coltfeller, a 5'8 junior. Number 21, Masiela Hayden, a 5'5 junior. Number 23, Jada Aiken, a 5'6 junior. Number 30, Dominique Emerson-Jones, a 5'10 senior. And number 32, Michaela Little, a 5'6 senior. The Jackrabbits are coached by Martin Hatzik, and will go Colt Felter, Hayden, Aiken, Emerson-Jones, and Little. Introductions just about underway here in Axtell as this matchup is about ready to get underway. Class 1A Division II girls sub-state action here tonight. Keep it tuned in here tomorrow night as we will have boys action from Axtell too as well. Linn Eagles will take on the Axtell Eagles, will take on the Linn Bulldogs in the late game, the 7:30 contest in that one, while Hanover will take on Wetmore in the first contest at 6 o'clock there for that one. Elsewhere around the state going on today, games going on down in Onega. Doniphan West is battling with Troy, and Centray is battling with Burlington. We're going to take a timeout, our national anthem. Keep it tuned here for high school basketball.
Titan West Incorporated manufactures corral fencing, gates, and chutes. A square deal better. Titan West now manufactures circular working corral, cattle, hog, horse, and bison equipment. Phone 1-800-252-0847 for dealer information. Circular working corral, cattle, hog, horse, and bison equipment. Manufactured here in Linn, Kansas by Titan West Incorporated. Phone toll-free 1-800-252-0847.
At United Bank & Trust, we get it. Bank hours don't always fit into your schedule. With the United Bank & Trust mobile banking app, you can bank anytime, anywhere. At home, at work, or anywhere in between. You can perform convenient and secure transactions like mobile check deposit, transfer money between accounts, or see your balance instantly. Find it by searching for United Bank & Trust mobile app in your app store. Mobile banking with United Bank & Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn is your stop. Fuel up and fill up at Moe's Stop and Shop. They have gas available, plus they have drinks, snacks, and a whole lot more. Your convenience store is Moe's Stop and Shop. Find them right off the highway in Linn, Moe's Stop and Shop.
Splash into spring 2023 with savings on your Blue Valley internet bill. If you increase your speed this spring, you get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. New Blue Valley internet customers also get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Highland Community College congratulates the area high school student athletes for their hard work and continued dedication in making it into the postseason playoffs. Want to earn college credit at an affordable rate close to home or online? HCC summer and fall enrollment opens March 27th. Complete the free application for admission at highlandcc.edu/apply. Need more information? Phone 785-442-6020. Highland Community College, close to home, far from debt.
Max Plasky back here in Axtell with you. First possession already up and down. Linn gets the first two off the tip. Megan Byer, the 5'7 senior, able to get into the lane, and the first deuce will go to the Bulldogs. Jackrabbits come out in a 2-3 defense here. Shot along the baseline is going to be up and no good by Claire Bikeman as she went left to right side all the way underneath. Rebound is going to be pulled down by Emerson Jones. So Kansas School of the Deaf comes in here with a record of 12-1, not a team many of us are very familiar with, but a team that is very competitive and shows it so far here in the season. Like we said, a record of 12-1, lone loss coming back in January, a team that averages 37 points a game, so offensively can score right off the bat. There is going to be a turnover. That's going to be Byer turning it over for the Bulldogs. On the other end, the attack is up and down by Kochfelter, who gets her first 2 of the afternoon. That's going to force Linn to take a timeout, and we're going to take it with them. Tied at 2, 6:35 left. Action just getting started.
From the ground up, Midwest Product Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Max Blasky back here in Axel. Coach Kuhlman calling the timeout there after an easy turnover, and Deuce got the 2 up for the Jackrabbits. Linn back here on offense. Byer thought about a 3 near side, but they'll swing it around the horn to the left side. Bott's going to fire up the 3. No dice. Offensive rebound taken down near side, down inside, taken by Claire Beichman. She's going to get the up and Deuce down to go. Linn takes the 4-2 lead here early on first quarter action. This Bulldogs team comes in here with a record of 12-9 on this season. They are losers of their last 2 as they took on Donovan West and Frankfort. There's going to be a turnover taken away by Bott. Now Lynn's look to push. Full court pass, a nice upply to Beichman as she rim runs. 2 again for the seniors as now Bulldogs are leading 6-2. Talked about it, Linn comes in after losing their last 2 to Donovan West and Frankfort. Before that, they were winners 6 of their last 7 before that. TVL tournament didn't fare too well for the Bulldogs as they were state ranked before the tournament get kicked off. First foul of the night's going to go against Linn. That's going to go against Sophia Bott down below. The Bulldogs were state ranked there for a while there before the TVL tournament, and then 4 straight losses to Clifton Clyde, Valley Heights, Frankfort, and another one to Clifton Clyde. Knocked the Bulldogs down a little bit, but they have bounced back here strong late in the season and will look to get back to the same exact place they were last year in the sub-state championship game here in Axtell. 6-2 lead is our score early on. There's a nice little pass that's going to go inside. Shot's going to go up and down. Inside go the Jackrabbit. Shot's going to be up from the free throw line. No good there from Little. Lynn's going to go the other way. Wide open on the other end is going to be Moldy. That's going to force the Jackrabbits into a timeout. We're going to take it with them. 10-2 is our score. Linn leading.
For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer. Since 1947, the staff of Bruna Implement Company works daily to provide the best parts and service when you need it the most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. They know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer in Marysville, Washington, Clay Center, Seneca, Hiawatha, and now Humboldt, Nebraska.
Sophomore Marcella Herda able to be the recipient of those 2 quick baskets for the Linn Bulldogs. They jump out to the 10-2 lead here early on as the Jackrabbits look to get something going. It's going to be Hayden top of the key going against this man-to-man defense for the Bulldogs. An easy steal on the left side. Bott up and down is good for the senior. Sophia Bott gets her first 2 here on the night as Linn has now pushed this up to 12-2. Straight man-to-man defense here for the Bulldogs as they seek into a extended 2-3 zone. Hayden now top of the key. Now we're going to go left side to Colt Felter. She's going to try and go baseline, guarded nicely, though, by Words. Pulling it back out is now resetting it as the Jackrabbits try and get into an offensive set straight down the left-handed side of the lane. Shot's going to be no good as a foul's going to be on the floor. Colt Felter nicely taking it to the baseline, going to draw a first personal foul there for Linn. That's going to go on Morgan Words as she picks up her first personal, second now on the Bulldogs. 12-2, 4-8 left to play here. First quarter action. Jackrabbits have it left side of the court here, looking to inbound it. Quickly out top it goes Hayden, but it's going to be stolen away by Bott again as Sophia Bott has back-to-back steals. Nice little pass up to Claire Beichman, as Beichman now has 6 points on the contest as the rim-running post gets another deuce to her name. Jackrabbits try and go high post, have a little trouble with it there. Dominique Emerson-Jones, but the senior kicks it back out far side to Hayden. Hayden works it around the top of the key as now she's cut off baseline nicely by Bott. Bott's going to force the turnover, and now up the court to Wirtz. Wirtz is going to take it all alone. Left-handed layup, no good. Offensive rebound, though, taken by Herrera as there was nobody back there for the Jackrabbits. Everyone just stopped there at half court, and now Linn pushes their lead up to 16-2 here early on. Jackrabbits jumped the early 2-0 lead, but since then it has been all Bulldogs from there. Bulldogs were able to get a nice, impressive victory against the Wetmore Cardinals last time out. 74-4 was that score in that Wetmore game, as there's going to be another turnover by the Jackrabbits. It's not going to turn into points, though, as Linn had trouble fumbling it. Hurt is going to take a seat on the bench now, as first action is going to be checked in for Ella Tallman, the 6-foot senior. First action here, first quarter. Substitution looming for the Jackrabbits, too, as well. Hayden's going to go right side baseline, guarded tightly by Bott. It's going to go off her foot. Turnover again, Jackrabbits, as they have been sloppy here early on. Substitution for the Jackrabbits. Lauret will come out. Back in will be Rodriguez now for the Jackrabbits. There's a nice little backdoor pass found. A Beichman on the left baseline. Shot up, no good. But there she is to get her own rebound and put back. Claire Beichman with the first miss, but if you don't succeed, try it again as she stays with that one. Gets another two, as now early on Claire Beichman already has 8 points. Linn doing a great job here defensively, not allowing these Jackrabbits to get anywhere defensively. One pass there, it's going to be taken away by Thalman. Thalman's going to lead to the run out. Here goes Byer up the right side. Shot's going to be no good on the layup. Defensive rebound finally pulled down by the Jackrabbits, taken away and finally taken away by Hayden. This Linn defense has been stifling here so far, holding the Jackrabbits to their first option. And now we're going to have a turnover out top. It goes against the Jackrabbits. Substitution now for the Jackrabbits. Garcia will check in, as out will come Colt Felter, the lone junior here with the 2 points on the docket for the Jackrabbits in this one. Lynn's going to go into Hope Beichman, who just checked into the contest too. The 5'7" senior now has it right side. She's going to try a three ball from the right corner. Shot's going to be too strong, but offensive rebound pulled down by Mueller. Kelsey Mueller just checked into the contest too as well. Lynn's going to work it around the horn, get it inside the Beichman. Beichman kicks back out to Hope Beichman. Three's no good, but offensive rebound nicely pulled down inside there by Ella Tolman. The senior gets her first offensive rebound and points of the contest, as now Linn has pushed this one up. 20-2 is our score. 1:20 left to play, first quarter action. Around the horn it goes for the Jackrabbits, looking to get something going. Here's going to be a 7-foot shot and up, and no good there by Hayden, as Linn forces them one and done. Now quickly, here comes Byer. Byer's going to push the pace, get it inside to Beichman. Now kick back outside to Mueller. Mueller tries a right side three. Shot's going to be just a little long, but coming in skying for the rebound. Thalman, she can't get her shot to go, but in there is Beichman. Claire Beichman just continuing to work inside, as she has 10 points already here in this first quarter. 22-2 is our score. 45 seconds left to play. First quarter action here in Axtell for the Class 1A Division II Sub-State Semifinals. Winner of this contest will face either Hanover or Axtell. That game coming up right after this one. Stay tuned here to KNDY 95.5 for all of your sub-state and state action. Three-ball shot up on the way is going to be short by Hayden, as she is the shooter to keep an eye on. No dice on that one. That's going to give Linn the ball back here with 21 seconds left to play. Byer's going to take a seat on the bench. Hope Beichman back into the contest. Morgan Wirtz back into the contest too as well. 19 seconds as Mueller brings it across the timeline. Goes left side to Wirtz. Wirtz swings it cross courts to Mueller. Mueller for threes, and a can that one. Kelsey Mueller comes off the bench and hits Linn's first three ball of the contest here. 4 seconds left. Going across the timeline is Hayden. Doesn't see it. Now gets it up from half court. Shot's going to be off and no good as Linn will take a 25-2 lead into the second quarter.
As a business owner, you work hard to make a profit. Earning a living and supporting your family is always on your mind. At Blue Valley Insurance, we can help you lower your business expenses by finding the right insurance coverage at the best rate to protect your investments. Our agents have many years of experience handling all types of insurance policies, including commercial insurance. We have offices in Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville. Put us to work for you. Blue Valley Insurance.
Coolman Implement and Hardware is your AGCO Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer with personalized care since 1935. See Coolman Implement and Hardware for farm equipment, electrical and plumbing supplies, parts, sales, and service. Your AGCO Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer is Coolman Implement and Hardware in Linn, Kansas. Titan West Incorporated manufactures corral fencing, gates, and chutes. A square deal better. Titan West now manufactures circular working corral, cattle, hog, horse, and bison equipment. Phone 1-800-252-0847 for dealer information. Circular working corral, cattle, hog, horse, and bison equipment. Manufactured here in Linn, Kansas by Titan West Incorporated. Phone toll free 1-800-252-0847.
Hot shooting here for the Bulldogs as they started off nicely. 25-2 is our score as we just get started second quarter action. It was all defense for the Bulldogs as they forced a plethora of turnovers by the Jackrabbits in that first quarter. Scoring was to be an eminent two right from the basket is where Linn was able to get it. Senior Claire Beichman leads the way already with 10 points. She had 10 there in the first quarter. Marcella Herta pitched in 6 as well. 2 points for Sophia Bott, Megan Byer, and Ella Thalman, and a 3-ball put in by Kelsey Mueller right before the quarter break. So quick and fast-paced this Linn offense came with us there in the first quarter. A team that averages 50 points a game is already halfway there, and we just started second quarter. Thalman's going to get a shot block on that one, but it's going to be a foul call, no dice, as Kaylin Laurent went strong into the lane for that take. First opportunity now for the Jackrabbits and at the free throw line. Kathleen Lauren, a 5'9" sophomore here at the stripe for the first of two. First shot's going to be up and no good there. Foul is going to go against Ella Tallman. Her first personal, third personal now for Linn. Second free throw is going to be up and long, no dice. Defensive rebound pulled down Wirtz. Wirtz is going to push the pace as she swings it here near side to Mueller. Around the horns it goes. 3-ball on the way, left side from Sophia. Bott is going to be up and down as Linn continues to pour this one on. The Jackrabbits not getting out the shooters here on this one, allowing Linn to do whatever they want. And for a shooter that can stroke it from the outside, it's going to be a problem. Sophia Bott shooting 30% from three-point range on the season. Very impressive. This team with 3 players that shoot over 30% from the three-point arc. Mueller, Bott, and Beichman, Hope Beichman, shooting it good from the arc too. 28-2 is our score. Jackrabbits held the 2-0 lead to start off this contest, but since then it has been all Bulldogs all the way. Shot from the left side from Bott's going to be off the side of the rim. No dice. Coming out of the defensive rebound there with it will be Aiken as Jackets pull it back here. Jackrabbits go right to left here as we look for it. Nice little running shot inside for Colt Felter, who has the only 2 points here for the Jackrabbits tonight. Shot's going to be no good. Nice little wraparound pass inside from Wirtz to Herta is going to result in Marcella Herta getting her first bucket here in the second quarter. Beautiful pass there by Morgan Wirtz as she wrapped that pass around, got it to Herta cutting down the lane. and one opportunity is going to be the call. Jada Aiken, the 5'6" junior, picking up her first personal foul for the Jackrabbits. First free throw is going to be pure there for Herta. 9 points now for the sophomore as she trails Claire Beichman, who has 10 in this contest already. Inside the lane, there goes Hayden. She's going to be swatted by Bott. That's going to lead to a Linn run out, and Herta just couldn't quite control the handle on that one. A hot pass from half court from Sophia Bott is going to end up in a Linn turnover. But continuing to hold a nice lead here. 31-22 is our score as Linn pours it on the Jackrabbits from Olathe. Little noise here in the gym as the Linn cheerleaders try and give their defensive squad a little enthusiasm. There's going to be a shot inside by Aiken. Offensive rebound is going to be pulled down by Emerson Jones. Long rebound is going to be pulled down by Sophia Bott. Right-handed layup is up and down for Bott, as now she has 7 points here in this contest. Defense has been a key here for Linn all season. 38 points per game allowed here so far. And, of course, in their last contest against Wetmore in the first round of this sub-state, they held the Cardinals to only 4 points in that contest. 1 point in the second quarter, 3 in the fourth. There's going to be an offensive shot by Megan Byer. The senior's going to get another bucket here as Linn continues to pour it off on the turnover off of the Jackrabbits. So in that game against Wetmore, Linn ended up winning 78-4 in that contest. Allowed 3 points in the fourth quarter, 1 point there in the second. Sophia Bott led the way there for the Bulldogs. She had 3 triples in that contest, along with Hope Beichman, as the offense was rolling for the Bulldogs, and it continues to roll on here. Inside, Felter's going to go. It's going to be turned over, and it's poking the hands out of there. There goes Wirtz up and down. Right-handed layup's no good, and Myers right there to put it down and good. Megan Byer with back-to-back points now as she has 6 points in this contest. It's 37-2 second quarter action. Of course, keep it right here. 1A Division II sub-state action rolls on. We'll have to take a preview of that as the Jackrabbits take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 37-2 is our score here in Axtell.
Don't have time to stop by a bank to open an account? No problem. With United Bank and Trust, we make it easy by bringing our bank to you. Whether you're at home, at work, or anywhere you have access to a computer, simply go to ubankonline.com and click on the Open an Account icon. Save time by opening an account online with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC.
Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn is your stop. Fuel up and fill up at Moe's Stop and Shop. They have gas available, plus they have drinks, snacks, and a whole lot more. Your convenience store is Moe's Stop and Shop. Find them right off the highway in Linn. Moe's Stop and Shop.
Splash into spring 2023 with savings on your Blue Valley internet bill. If you increase your speed this spring, you get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. New Blue Valley internet customers also get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
If you need a tractor that's small but mighty, Can-Equip in Marysville has just the ticket. The Workmaster 25S subcompact tractor from New Holland. With 25 horsepower, a 3-point hitch, rear PTO, and mid PTO, it handles chores a garden tractor just can't. Plus, this economical tractor gives you deluxe comfort and simple 2-pedal operation that makes it easy to mow, load, dig, grade, and more. Stop by Can-Equip in Marysville to learn more about the Workmaster 25S.
Max Blasky with you back here in Axtell. 39-2 is our score as Claire Beichman was able to add to her scoring total. She leads the way with 12 points for the Bulldogs as they have held this one from the very beginning of the contest. Defense has been the key for the Bulldogs as the Jackrabbits look to slow it down here a little bit. Looking at season stats, this Lady Bulldogs team has 240 steals on the season. Doing the quick math, not in my head, but on the calculator, out of 21 games, that's 11 steals a game here for this Bulldogs team. So even before the contest, this Linn team likes to get after it a lot. Substitutions now for the Bulldogs. Morgan Orrs back into the contest. Hope Bikeman back onto the floor. Kelsey Mueller there too as well to go along with Ella Thalman. And first action now into the contest, Camry Bikeman, the 5'11 sophomore, first action here this afternoon. To the line will be Sabrina Kaltfelter, the 5'8 junior, has the lone 2 points here for the Jackrabbits as she was fouled inside. Free throw is going to be pure now as the Jackrabbits are 1 for 3 here from the line in this contest. That foul is going to go against Mueller, so the 5'7 junior from Linn. One foul now. Linn now with 5 team fouls. Up and down, 2 for 2 there from the line for Cupfieldler, but the other way, an answer is going to be up and down by Hope Bikeman as the 5'7 senior continues to pour it on here for Linn as they win 42-4, 3:37 here left to play in that last. Rivers. Jackrabbits are going to roll it here left side. Good defense, straight man-to-man here taken by Linn as they're going to say man-to-man principles. Jackrabbits swinging it around the top of the key. Now it's going to be Hayden to reset the offense. Shot on the right side is going to be off and no good by Aiken. It's going to hit the back of the backboard and go out of bounds. Just rolled under 3 minutes here left to play. Second quarter action, 42-4 is our score as Linn only trailed for the first couple seconds 2-0, but since then they have led all the way. Good ball movement here by the Bulldogs as it's going to end in a Hope Bikeman triple. Back-to-back triples now for the senior from the same spot, left corner, as the hot shooting continues here for Linn. 45-4. Yes, you heard that right. A Linn team that averages 50 points a game has already scored 45 here in this sub-state contest. Here's going to be a wild shot up by Aiken. It's going to be long, hit the opposite out of bounds, and go back over towards the Bulldogs. So 45-4, yes, that is the score. Linn coming off a nice contest, though, against Wetmore, one in which they were able to win 78-4. So the offense has been rolling as the Bulldogs look to get back into the sub-state championship here in Axtell. 3 ball on the way from Morgan Wirtz. Everyone getting into the action here as finally all starters have now scored for the Bulldogs. Bikeman hits a 3 ball on that one, pushes this lead up for the Eagles 48-4, 1:55 left to play here before we roll into halftime. Of course, if you're looking for the Wildcats or the Eagles, keep it right here as we're going to have Hanover and Axtell. Our next matchup coming up, Hanover girls, of course, come into the matchup, 20-0 on the season, ranked 1 in state Class 1A Division II. Axtell Eagle girls come into the contest 7-14, but winning 2 of their last 3 contests on a roll here. Here in the first contest in this 1A Division II sub-state, it has been Linn from the get-to-go as they lead 48-4. Here's a 3-ball right side up and down. Why not for Hope Hope Bikeman as she is 3 for 3 here in this corner from behind the arc alone to pitch in 9 points. 6 threes now for Linn here in this contest as it started off right in front of the basket. The scoring happened for Linn, now starting to extend that defense just a little bit for the Jackrabbits. Foul inside is going to be a non-shooting foul. Picking up that one will be Sydney Castro, who just checked into the ball game. 16 fouls now for Linn, so next one will send the Jackrabbits to the line for the free throws. Shot's going to be wild from the left side from Garcia. Lynn's going to pull out the board with it, and that's going to be Ella Demick, 5'7" freshman, getting some playing action here in this contest. 3-ball on the way from Demick. Shot's going to be no good. Too long. Rebound fought for down along the far baseline. It's going to be off the Jackrabbits and will give Linn another opportunity. Hope Bikeman will be your trigger man on the left side. 51-4 is your score, just under a minute here before halftime. Axel's going to roll it to the right side. Goes Sands now. Bikeman inside. It's going to go to Sands. Shot's going to be no good. Fought for. Finally, call's going to be off a Bulldog, and it's going to go back towards the Jackrabbits. 42 seconds left here to play before halftime. 51-4 is our score. Linn defensively holding strong in this one. Jackrabbits held the 2-0 lead early on, but ever since then, it has been Linn. Man-to-man defense, nice little runner up, and no good by Kultfelder, who has all 4 points for the Jackrabbits. Lynn's going to have one more opportunity. Coming across the timeline will be Castro. Now we're going to go left side quickly to Bikeman. Around the horn it goes. Inside now it goes to Castro. We're going to have a 3-second violation there on Sydney Castro, and that's going to be a turnover on the Bulldogs before we roll into halftime. 6 seconds left here. We're just going to roll it out, see if Jackrabbits get up a shot here across the timeline. There goes Hayden. She's going to stop at the volleyball line and won't get that one away as Linn goes into halftime leading 51-4. Keep it right here. We'll have stats and scores from that half. Once again, Linn Bulldogs leading the Jackrabbits 51-4.
Sunflower Community Credit Union recognizes that members' health, both personal and financial, is top priority. In order to make your banking a completely safe experience, they're proud to now offer drive-in convenience, Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5:30, Saturday, 8:30 till noon. Lending can be done remotely as well. Contact their friendly loan officers at 562-3741. New members always welcome. Call, go online, or drop by Sunflower Community Credit Union in Marysville for more details. Caring about your personal and financial health, Sunflower Community Credit Union.
When you start a plumbing or electrical project, make sure that you have what you need to get the job done. If you don't have everything you need, Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber can help. Stocking a full line of electrical wiring, switches, boxes, and everything to the fixtures and even light bulbs. For that plumbing task, there's pipes, connectors and joints, faucets, toilets, and accessories. From an installation or remodel to a simple repair, get the plumbing and electrical supplies you need at one stop at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
It's service you can always trust at Sink Gordon & Associates in Waterville and Marysville. Their experience in all matters of farm, business, and individual income tax planning and preparation, estates and trust, accounting and payroll services too. Call Chad Parker in Waterville at 363-2263 or Aaron Wright in Marysville at 562-3858. Sink Gordon & Associates, comprehensive and innovative accounting in Northeast Kansas since 1946.
Honeyman Auto Sales and Service. Drive by or check inventory online at honeymanauto.com. You can even schedule a test drive online as well. With lots of choices, Honeyman works to make yours the best buying experience with customer service a top priority. Competitive pricing, knowledgeable staff, and superior customer service right here at home. With a full service shop and a selection of both cars and trucks in all price ranges, see Honeyman Auto Sales and Service, East Pony Express Highway, Marysville, today.
With text-to-order options, competitive daily pricing, and no route requirements, Kramer Oil has everything to make your next propane or fuel order a breeze. This is Chad Kramer. Our goal at Kramer Oil is to deliver dependable, reliable products to your home or business at the best value and with the best customer service around. Visit us online at krameroil.com and see how we can serve you. The Kramer family, proudly serving your family since 1976.
Max Blasky back with you here in Axtell. Linn Bulldogs absolutely throttling the Jackrabbits of Kansas School for the Deaf. 51-4 is our score. Linn in their last contest out against Wetmore held Wetmore to only 1 point through the first half, doing just as good a job here in the first contest here. Going to look at scoring for both sides. Obviously for the Jackrabbits, it's few and far between. Sabrina Kultfelter, the 5'8 junior, is leading the way with 4 points. Only one scoring for the Jackrabbits in that contest, as they had 2 points in the first and 2 there in the second quarter. For Linn, on the other hand, they have been hot from all over the floor. Leading the way is Claire Beitman with 12 points. She had 10 there in the first quarter. Marcella Herda has 9, 7 points too for Sophia Bott. Megan Byer has 6. Morgan Wirtz got into scoring action late with a 3-ball to her name. Off the bench, Kelsey Mueller has 3. Ella Tallman has 2. And Hope Beitman hit back-to-back triples there in the second quarter to get her 9 points in this first half. Hanover leading 51-4 here at halftime. Going to take a break, preview what's going on tonight and tomorrow as sub-state action rolls on here from Axtell.
Anyone can sell you soybean seed. Channel Seedsman place product to perform. With Channel XtendFlex soybeans and Channel Roundup Ready 2 Extend soybeans, you'll get the superior weed control you want and the high yield potential you need. Make the most of next season with the Roundup Ready Extend crop system and expert recommendations from Channel Seedsman. Ask a seedsman in your area for recommendations for your fields. Check with your state pesticide regulatory agency for specific restrictions in your state. Always read and follow pesticide label directions.
What happened?
This house is too small.
So let's buy a new house.
But we can't afford a new house. Money doesn't grow on trees.
That's why we'll go to United Bank and Trust. I heard they have low mortgage rates that are affordable for everyone.
Well, then let's go right now.
Stop and see me, Nick Wolf, at United Bank and Trust to talk about getting your new home loan process started, or visit us online at www.ubankonline.com. UBank, we deliver. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer. Since 1947, the staff of Bruna Implement Company works daily to provide the best parts and service when you need it the most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. They know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer in Marysville, Washington, Clay Center, Seneca, Hiawatha, and now Humboldt, Nebraska.
Linn Bulldogs leading 51-4 is our score. Of course, coming up after this contest, the number 1 overall seeded Hanover Wildcats come in at 20-0 and will face the number 5 seeded Axtell Eagles that come in with a record of 7-14. Of course, keep it tuned here for KNDY and 95.5 tomorrow, too, as we will have boys action here from Axtell as well. First game will tip at 6 as the Wildcats of Hanover face off against the Cardinals of Wetmore. And then in the late game, host Axtell will play host to Linn in the 7:30 contest there tomorrow night. In this one, first action here of the Class 1A Division II Sub-State here in actual semifinals game. Girls action, Linn Bulldogs leading 51-4 at half. We're going to take one more time out before we bring you second half action from Axtell. Linn Bulldogs leading. You're listening to high school basketball here on KNDY.
Every driver is different. So is every car insurance policy. At Blue Valley Insurance, we get it. That's why we offer an array of options, from affordable coverage options to extra services and money-saving discounts. We're here to help you build the best car insurance policy for your needs. What's more, the right car insurance coverage can help protect you and your loved ones in the event of a car accident, theft, or other covered loss. See us at Blue Valley Insurance in Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
Coolman Implement and Hardware is your AGCO Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer with personalized care since 1935. See Coolman Implement and Hardware for farm equipment, electrical and plumbing supplies, parts, sales, and service. Your AGCO Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer is Coolman Implement and Hardware in Linn, Kansas. Titan West Incorporated manufactures corral fencing, gates, and chutes. A square deal better. Titan West now manufactures circular working corral, cattle, hog, horse, and bison equipment. Phone 1-800-252-0847 for dealer information. Circular working corral, cattle, hog, horse, and bison equipment. Manufactured here in Linn, Kansas by Titan West Incorporated. Phone toll free 1-800-252-0847.
At United Bank and Trust, we get it. Bank hours don't always fit into your schedule. With the United Bank and Trust mobile banking app, you can bank anytime, anywhere. At home, at work, or anywhere in between. You can perform convenient and secure transactions like mobile check deposit, transfer money between accounts, or see your balance instantly. Find it by searching for United Bank and Trust mobile app in your app store. Mobile banking with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn is your stop. Fuel up and fill up at Moe's Stop and Shop. They have gas available, plus they have drinks, snacks, and a whole lot more. Your convenience store is Moe's Stop and Shop. Find them right off the highway in Linn, Moe's Stop and Shop.
51-4 is our score here as the Linn Bulldogs lead the Jackrabbits for the Kansas School of the Deaf. Leading the way for the Bulldogs in that first half, Claire Beichman had 12 points, 10 points there in the first quarter. 9 points apiece for Marcella Herta, Hope Beichman, 7 points apiece, Sophia Bott, and Megan Byer, and then 3 a pop for Kelsey Mueller and Morgan Wirtz. First possession there for the Bulldogs. Shot's going to be up and no good from Sophia Bott, but Marcella Herta is going to start the second half just like she started the game with a putback off the offensive rebound. Foul's going to be called out top now as trying to dive into the lane was Emerson Jones. Foul's going to go against Linn. That's going to go against Morgan Wirtz. Wirtz already with 3 fouls in this contest. Only Bulldog with trouble. There's going to be a steal top of the key by Sophia Bott. Down the right side, layup up and no good, but foul is going to be called. Great defensive possession there by the Bulldogs, especially Sophia Bott, as the Bulldogs having a man-to-man here all contest, held back just a little bit, baited the inbounder into throwing that one, and took it to the house. At the free throw line, first one's going to go up and down now for the senior Bott. From the line on the season, Sophia, 61% free throw shooter, goes 2 for 2 there from the strike. Pushes this lead back up now. 55-4 is our score. 9 points for Bott there as Linn will now play defense. 1-2-2 zone here. Linn looks like Bulldogs are out as the Jackrabbits will look to try and figure this one out. Third quarter action here. Semifinal 1A Division II Sub-State Girls action here in Axtell. 55-4 is our score. Shot's going to be blocked by Beichman along the baseline, but it's going to go off Linn as coming out of there with it was Byer. Byer stepping on the baseline. We'll give it now back over towards the Jackrabbits. Of course, coming up after this one, Linn Bulldogs. Hanover Wildcats will be facing off against host Axtell Eagles in girls action. The 1-5 matchup here in the 1A Division II Sub-State in Axtell. Taking a look at some other games going along. Area schools still going. Frankfurt's going to play tonight. They have the late game over at Washington County, as that's going to be a 7:30 tip between the Eagles of Clifton Clyde. Valley Heights Lady Mustangs, also able to win the other night. They will continue their march in the Horton Sub-State as they will take on number 1 seeded Riverside Friday at 6. And, of course, the Marysville boys will continue their march looking for a state title. They're going to play Friday night at 6 there in Marysville, as Bruce Deerking will have that call on our sister station, KNDY 94.1 and AM 1570. Inside, Claire Bikeman's going to get another 2 off the inbounds pass. That's going to push this one up 57-4 as we play third quarter action. A little floater in the lane by Coltfelder's going to be an air ball, no shot. Coach wanting a tip there on that one, but not going to get it as we're not running clock yet. Thought we might be yet still, but we're going to play this one through. 57-4 is our score. Third quarter action. Byers going to bring it across the timeline. Jackrabbits come out with a little bit more intensity on the defensive end. Shot's going to go inside the Bikeman. Bott tries for 3. Offensive rebound pulled down by Wirtz, and now Bulldogs are going to set up their offense. Tied up outside. Good defensive possession there by Coltfelter as she tied up Sophia Bott on that possession. That's going to give it back now to the Jackrabbits as Linn walks back to the defensive side. Bringing it across the timeline, Messiah Hayden, the 5'5 junior for the Jackrabbits, who haven't really got anything going here offensively. They've had some opportunities in that first quarter to get some points on the board. We're close to the basket, but this Linn defense that held Wetmore to only 1 point at halftime last game out held this Jackrabbits team from Olathe to 4 here at half. Offensive rebound pulled down by Little for the Jackrabbits. It's going to give the Jackrabbits another possession here. Underneath their own basket, Hayden will be the trigger man, run a little square set as they get it nicely into Coltfelder. Coltfelder will bring it around the top of the key as they set it back up. Now right side to Aiken. 3-ball top of the key taken and swish. Taken down. Michaela Hayden with a 3-ball here to start off this second half, and that's the first sign of offense we've seen so far from this Jackrabbits team in this one. Quickly the other way, Linn goes though. Shot was up and down by Bikeman. She can't get that one to fall down. That's Camry. Gets her own offensive rebound. Finds a nice cutter in Megan Byer as Byer's going to put that one up from about 2 feet away. Another deuce is going to go towards the Linn way as Megan Byer now has 8 points here on the contest for the senior. Steal here near side, about taken away. Good quick hands by Byer on that defensive side. Sticking out that long arm. Force it out of bounds. Shot up from the elbow is going to be up and no good from Aiken. It's actually going to be an air ball there. Good shot as she was open, but just couldn't find the mark from it. Lynn's going to get it back. Kelsey Mueller back into the contest now, along with Hope Bikeman. Of course, Bikeman had a hot shooting streak there in the second quarter. She had back-to-back triples there at one point, ended up with 9 points in the first half, all on those triples. Other way, here's going to be a 3 from the right corner. Speaking of Bikeman, that one's going to be no good. Offensive rebound's going to be pulled down by Thalman, but it's going to be an offensive foul from the outside ref. Cameron Bikeman's going to pick up that personal foul, so the 5'11 sophomore will pick up her first personal foul. Second personal now here for the Bulldogs. 59-7 is our score. Third quarter action here as we play second half action of the Class 1A Division II Sub-State here in Axtell. Of course, not a lot of basketball kicking off here in the state of Kansas. Sub-State action getting ripping and roaring. Keep it right here after this one. We're going to have the Hanover Wildcats taking on the Axtell Eagles in the 1-5 matchup here in this one. In this one, it has been all Bulldogs from the very get-go as they are looking to get back to this state champion or to this sub-state championship, a place that they got last year, but ended up falling ultimately to Hanover 60-44 in the state championship. So a team in the Bulldogs that brings back 5 seniors that was able to get 1 win away from going to a state tournament. know what's on their mind as they play this second half action. Hope Beichman for three from the left corner, and that's going to go down and good. Hope Beitman's going to continue her hot shooting she had in the first half. That's now 4 triples for the senior on the mark. 12 points now for her as Linn has pushed this one up 62-7. 3-point shooting contest. The other way we go. Coltfelder's going to yank it from the left wing. Shot's going to go no good. Pulling down the board will be Camry Beichman. She's going to be rewarded as she runs the floor, gets it on the left block, but kicks it out right side to Wirtz. Wirtz thought about a three. She will take the three. Shot's going to be strong off the left side of the rim. Board pulled down by Coltfelder. 62-7 is our score. Linn comes into this contest with a record of 12-9 here on the season. Kansas School for the Deaf came in 12-1, so a respectable team that scores pretty good, 37 points a game. Only allows 17 points a game, of course, against some lesser competition, but still a respectable record. And Linn has just come in here from the very get-go and absolutely throttled these Jackrabbits from the very tip. 62-7 is our score. Coming across the timeline, it will be Kelsey Mueller running point now for the Bulldogs. The double teams on Mueller down the right side, and it's going to be taken away. Run out for the Jackrabbits. Shot's going to be up and no good by Jaden Aiken as she's going to get the steal, and the free throws will be coming her way. Hope Beichman's going to pick up that personal foul. We're going to call it on the floor, so no free throws there for Aiken. It's going to keep it underneath their own baskets for the Jackrabbits. Going to be the third personal foul now for Linn in this second half. They're going to go right out to Aiken, top the key. She has a little trouble with it. Finally gets it in the hands of Little, right block. Shot's going to be up and no good as Mueller pulls down the board. She's going to travel top of the key. As she went to go right, there was no one there. Just drug that pivot foot, and it's going to be a little sloppy play back there for the Bulldogs. 62-7 is our score. Third quarter action here. We play in the Class 1A Division II Sub-State Semifinals in action. Of course, coming up right after this one, Hanover Wildcats will be playing the Axtell Eagles as the winner of this thing will go on to face the winner of that one in the championship on Saturday. 3-ball on the way from Aiken. Second three by the Jackrabbits is going to go down as Jaden Aiken gets into the scoring contest here. That's going to be the second three for the Jackrabbits in this second half alone. And now right out top, Aiken's going to get the personal foul. Is just a little bit too aggressive there on that defensive possession. Substitutions now. Ella Denmark is going to come into the contest. Cindy Castro as well in. Beichman for three from the right side. She's going to hit that one and continue her hot shooting. Hope Beichman now with 5 threes in this contest has absolutely torched it here in Axtell. For a girl that has only shot 36 threes on the year, she's letting them fly in this contest, and they're going down, shooting 33%. That's going to go up. Made 5, probably close to 50%, I would guess, so far in this one. Top the key, she thought about it, but will swing it around for Dinky. Shot's going to be no good. Offensive rebound's going to be pulled down by Mueller down along the baseline, though. Another possession now for the Bulldogs as they go inside to Castro. Left-handed block shot's no good. Gets her own offensive rebound, but we are going to have a foul called down below. Emke will be the inbounder. She's going to hit Hope Beichman on the right side. 3-ball is going to be up and no good. Pulling out of that defensive rebound will be Hayden. Jackrabbits push the tempo now here. 52 seconds left to play here. Third quarter action. Linn leading 65-10. Almost a near steal here by Hope Beichman. 3's going to be up and no good by Aiken. Backside rebound is going to be pulled down by Little. Jackrabbits have another possession here. Inside, it's going to go now back outside. Hayden's going to set it up, guarded tightly by Emke. Inside, it's going to go. Shot blocked by Bikeman. We're going to give that one to Cameron Bikeman as she shuts down that Jackrabbits possession. Across the timeline, here comes Mueller. Left side, Hope Bikeman left all alone. Not going to shoot it. She thinks about it. Now going to go inside to Castro. Left block, up and down is good for Cindy Castro. The 5'6" junior is going to get her first 2 points here in the contest as that pushes this lead up 67-10. Jackrabbits bring it across the timeline, and that's going to be their third quarter score. Linn leading 67-10. Fourth quarter action coming up here on KNDY.
Splash into spring 2023 with savings on your Blue Valley internet bill. If you increase your speed this spring, you get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. New Blue Valley internet customers also get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
67-10 is our score. Fourth quarter just getting underway here as the Linn Bulldogs lead the Olathe, Kansas School of the Deaf Jackrabbits here. Third quarter action. Defense has been the key for Linn, a team that averages getting 10 or 11 turnovers per game. Don't keep track of them, but I know they're well over that average so far here in this contest. 67-10 our score here as we get ready for fourth quarter action. Of course, keep it right here. Hanover Wildcats will face off against the Axtell Eagles in the second matchup here of the semifinal night over in Axtell. Bikeman a little strong on the short shot. Offensive rebound is going to be pulled down by Hope Bikeman on the opposite side. It's going to go off her and back now towards the Jackrabbits. Running clock here as we play fourth quarter action. 67-10 is our score. Lynn's going to move on here and, of course, play the winner of our next contest, Hanover and Axtell. An interesting matchup in that one. A Linn team that was defeated by Hanover in the same spot, 60-44 last year. So this team that has 5 seniors on it knows what it's going to take to get a win, if that is going to be the case next Saturday. Of course, that championship game will be played at 5:30 here in Axtell. You can catch that action live right here on KNDY 95.5. 3 ball on the way. Right side's going to be up and no good by Hayden. Offensive rebound almost pulled down, though, by the Jackrabbits. But it's going to be no dice as it goes now back over towards Linn. Imke's going to bring it across here the timeline. She's going to run point and get her pickpocketed by Jada Aiken. Aiken up the left-handed side. Shot's going to be no good. Offensive rebound's going to be fought for, taken by Rosequist, but coming out of there finally will be Linn. Suin's going to pull it back out and get it now to Imke, top of the key. Imke sets it back up now for Coach Kuhlman. Going to go into Castro, right block. Nice up and under. Oh, we're going to have a travel call. That was a pretty little move there by Cindy Castro. The 5'6" junior got the ball on the left block, went middle, pump fake, took her right back to the left side. And it's going to be no dice as traveling call is going to be the factor from the men in the stripes. Jackrabbits come the other way, trailing by 57 here. We're going to have a foul. Shooting foul is going to be the call, as that's going to send Michaela Little, the 5'6" senior, now to the line. First opportunity for her in the contest to get into the scoring column. Mueller's going to pick up the personal foul. Kelsey Mueller now with 2 personals. First free throw is going to be a clank off the left side. No dice for Little. Substitutions now in for Olathe as Laurent will come in. Emerson Jones will take a seat. Second free throw up from the lefty is going to go no good again. as Jackrabbits now 2 for 6 from the stripe here in this contest. Linn has trouble with it on the other side as Hope Dykeman had trouble with it down in the right corner. It's going to be another turnover, Linn, as Jackrabbits will come back the other way. 67-10 is our score. Linn will move on here, barring the weirdest comeback I think I've ever seen in my life. Shot's going to be up and down there by Laurent, though, as she's going to get into the scoring column. 2 points for the Jackrabbits. But Linn will move on here in this contest. We'll face the winner of our next contest. Keep it right here to see how that goes. Jaden Aiken's going to get another steal. Shot's going to be up and no good, but Aiken will go to the line with an opportunity now to shoot 2. So the Jackrabbits with some defense intensity here in this fourth quarter, getting 2 steals from the junior Aiken all the way down the line, has got the Jackrabbits into double figures here in this fourth quarter. First free throw is going to be off and no good from the line. Linn defensively held Jackrabbits to 2 points at the end of the first quarter, 4 points at the end of half. Jackrabbits ended up scoring 6 there in the third, as free throw is down for Aiken on the second attempt. 67-13 midway through here the fourth quarter. Winner will go on to face the winner of the Hanover Wildcats and the Axtell Eagles. Of course, you can catch that game right here live on KNDY 95.5. We'll have boys action, too, this weekend as well. Friday, starting at 6 o'clock, Hanover's going to take on Wetmore. Have that call live, and then the game after that one as semifinal action rolls on here from Axtell tomorrow. It will be Axtell Eagles versus these Linn Bulldogs. Shot's going to be up and good by Cassandra Rodriguez as the freshman gets her first 2 here now. 67-15 is our score. Turnover, Bulldogs, again, is now that's 3 empty possessions here for the black and gold as they turn it over for the third straight possession here, but still lead 67-15. It was all Linn in that first quarter straight from the go. They held the 25-2 advantage at the end of the first quarter, led 51-4 at half, and have not looked back. So far, the Bulldogs are led by Claire Beichman, who has 14 points. She had 12 there in the first half. Not to be outdone, though. Hope Beichman, right on her heels, actually leading her by a single point. She has 5 triples to her name, does the senior off the bench, for a total of 15 points. Marcella Herta also now in double figures with 11, leading the way there for the Bulldogs. 3 scorers in double figures. 3 ball by Olathe is going to be up and no good as it goes off the top of the backboard. It's going to go back now over to Linn. Clock continues to roll. 2:05 left to play here, fourth quarter action. Unke will bring it across the timeline. Gets it off to Suez right side, and we're going to have a personal foul. That's going to go against Jada Aiken. The junior is going to pick up now her third personal foul, as that's 5 team fouls now for the Jackrabbits. Team's starting to roll in here. 3 from Hope Beichman from the left side. Shot's no good, but offensive rebound pulled down by Suez. Nice board there as they go inside towards Beichman. That's going to be Cameron Beichman, who can't get the 2-foot bunny to go, but it's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Free throw line, left side, going to go to Castro. Shot no good. Finally, defensive rebound pulled by Little, but taken away nicely by Imke. Beichman for a 3 left side. That one's going to be no dice. Goes air ball on that one and sends it back over now towards the Jackrabbits. Just rolled under 1 minute here left to play, fourth quarter action. Lynn's going to move on now, face the winner of our next contest, Hanover versus Axtell. Linn will move on now in the year 13-9 as they continue their mark for a state tournament appearance. Kansas School for the Deaf will drop to 12-2, second loss of the season, as we're going to get a late sub here for the Jackrabbits. Senior Messiah Little will get a round of ovation as she finished off her collegiate career for the Jackrabbits. High post, Castro's going to shoot it up and down. Cindy Castro, every part of the rim got it on that one, as Linn gets a point here in the fourth quarter and will look to move on here. Face either the winner of the next contest, Hanover Wildcats, versus the Axtell Eagles. 3-ball on the way from the Jackrabbits. Shot's going to be no good. Board's going to be pulled down by Umke, and on a jump ball, that's going to roll it down. 69-15 is our final score as Linn moves on in this Class 1A Division II sub-state bracket. Keep it right here. I'll have final stats and scores from that contest, as well as preview of the Eagles and the Wildcats coming up. Once again, Linn Bulldogs beat Olathe Kansas School of the Deaf 69-15 here in semifinal action of Class 1A Division II sub-state.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
When you own a business of any kind, you need an insurance policy that'll protect it. You need business insurance that perfectly suits your industry, and Blue Valley Insurance is proud to offer it. When you get an insurance policy from us, you're taking the first step towards protecting your business, your employees, and yourself. Let's start with an overview of the types of coverage you can expect. Stop by for quotes at Blue Valley Insurance in Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
Kuhlman Implement and Hardware is your AGCO Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer with personalized care since 1935. See Kuhlman Implement and Hardware for farm equipment, electrical and plumbing supplies, parts, sales, and service. Your AGCO Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer is Kuhlman Implement and Hardware in Linn, Kansas. Titan West Incorporated manufactures corral fencing, gates, and chutes. A square deal better. Titan West now manufactures circular working corral, cattle, hog, horse, and bison equipment. Phone 1-800-252-0847 for dealer information. Circular working corral, cattle, hog, horse, and bison equipment. Manufactured here in Linn, Kansas by Titan West Incorporated. Phone toll free 1-800-252-0847.
Whether you're buying, building, remodeling, or refinancing, your home is a major investment in your life. At United Bank & Trust, we understand how important it is to work with someone who cares. Our loan officers have the experience it takes to make the process a smooth one. Come in for a visit or start online by filling out a loan application at ubankonline.com in as little as 20 minutes. Mortgage lending with United Bank & Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn is your stop. Fuel up and fill up at Moe's Stop and Shop. They have gas available, plus they have drinks, snacks, and a whole lot more. Your convenience store is Moe's Stop and Shop. Find them right off the highway in Linn. Moe's Stop and Shop.
Max Blasky back with you here in Linn's second game of the night, about ready to get underway between the Hanover Lady Wildcats and the Axtell Lady Eagles. In the first contest, Linn Lady Bulldogs able to defeat the Kansas School for the Deaf Jackrabbits 69-15. Linn led 25-2 at the end of the first quarter, 51-4 at halftime, and never looked back. 3 scorers in double figures for the Bulldogs, led by Hope Bikeman off the bench. She had 5 triples into the night with 15. Claire Bikeman pitched in 14. She had 12 in the first half, 10 there in the first quarter, and 11 points too for Marcella Herta as she finished off with 11. Other scorers for Linn: Sophia Bott pitched in 9. Megan Byer pitched in 8. 3 points for Megan Wirtz as all starters scored for the Bulldogs. Off the bench, Kelsey Mueller had 3. Cindy Castro had 4. And Ella Thalman had 2. So Linn Bulldogs 3 seed in this Class 1A Division II substate here in Axtell will move on and will face the winner of our next contest between the 1-seeded and undefeated Hanover Wildcats and the 5-seeded and 7 and 13 Axtell Eagles. Have weather news coming up for you here in just a little bit. Keep it tuned here as high school basketball isn't going anywhere on KNDY 95.5.